you guys, what's up? It's me, Katherine, and today we're going to discuss a hot topic. No, not the place you begged your mom to drop you off in middle school. The other kind of hot topic. Today, we're gonna talk about how to get your voice back. Losing your voice can be anywhere from like a mild inconvenience to a major problem if your career depends on it. Keep in mind that I am by no means a doctor. I'm just someone who has to deal with losing their voice and getting it back quickly. And these are just some tips that I've learned over the years and how I personally deal with losing my voice. Also, if you're new to my channel, hi! Welcome! My name's Katherine Steele, and I usually don't have glitter on my eyelids.
But it's always in my soul.
Like I was saying, my name's Katherine Steele. I put out a new theater-related video on every Theater Thursday, plus I do bonus uploads throughout the week, so if you haven't already and you'd like to, go ahead and hit subscribe. That way you get notified for all future videos, and you get to join the Theater Thursday fam. First, we take over Broadway, and then the world. If you want a nice mix of bad jokes and Broadway memes, follow me at Kath_Steele, Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. Let's talk about how to get your voice back. So the first thing you need to figure out is, why did you lose your voice? Is it illness or is it overuse? If you have a sore throat, if you don't feel great, if you're losing your voice, give your cords a rest. Try your best not to sing or speak. Keep in mind that your vocal cords are a muscle. You know, you wouldn't keep jogging if you tore your hamstring, you know? So be very delicate. Back to what I was saying before, illness versus overuse. If this is via illness, it might be a side effect of something else. If you're able to, I'd really recommend going to a doctor, especially an ENT specialist. That's an ear, nose, throat specialist. One time, I explained the entire plot of Spring Awakening during a doctor's appointment because my doctor's daughter's best friend had just booked Ilsa, and when I mentioned that I did musical theater, he's like, "Oh, what's that newfangled Spring Awakening about?" So that was weird. So if your sore throat is illness-based, then your doctor might be able to prescribe you something for it, which could really help clear it up. If it's overuse, here are some tips of what I like to do to kind of help my voice recuperate and to get it back. You know this is coming. Drink lots of water. Water cleanses your soul. Side note, this is definitely going to be kind of a gross video. Water can help thin out your mucus. In that same vein, if you feel very mucusy, an expectorant can really help. Basically, it gets all of the excess mucus out of you, which is gross, but it really helps. Personally, I've never neti potted, but I have a lot of friends who swear by it. I feel extra mucusy when I have a lot of dairy in my system. I don't eat a ton of dairy to begin with, but I make sure to completely cut it out of my system a few days before any performance and audition, and when I get sick. Another big tip, cover your chest and throat area. I live in Los Angeles, so it doesn't really ever get that cold, but I'm a big fan of wearing scarves if I'm not feeling great or just in between performances. Like I said, your vocal cords are basically muscles, so using a scarf is kind of like using leg warmers. Another big tip, drink tea. As you can see, there's kind of a theme going on here. It's basically treating a vocal soreness the same way that you would treat any other muscle injury. So the same way that you might take a hot shower or hop in the jacuzzi if you pull a muscle, drinking hot tea is basically the same idea for your vocal cords. I've gotten a lot of questions about this from you guys on whether or not I am a fan, and I am answering the debate right now. I am a huge fan of steaming. Oh my gosh, I love a good steam. Nothing is better in the world, honestly. Take lots of vitamin C. Vitamin C can be found in oranges, orange juice, lemon water. Citrus fruits are really high in vitamin C, and there are tons of other things that also contain high amounts of vitamin C, but that's like the thing, you know? That's what all the cool kids are taking for their vitamin C. I'm also a really big fan of Emergency. You just add it into your water, shake it up, and drink it. Throat lozenges are great. Just make sure that you know what ingredients are inside it. Certain ingredients work really well for some singers and not so much for others, so test out a few and see which ones work for you. The absolute #1 tip I can give you guys is to sleep and take it easy. Your body needs time to recuperate. Take a break. Rest. Get as much sleep as you can. At least for me, my body always starts to get sick when I'm overexerting myself and I'm stretching myself too thin. My body kind of gets sick as a way to force me to cool it down and take a breather. Of course, that might be totally psychosomatic and I might just be totally ridiculous, but maybe it'll help you out. So let's talk about performing while sick. Maybe you've got the tail end of a cold, maybe you're just completely sick. Yikes. If you have any kind of pickup rehearsal, mark. Unless you're testing something out for a safety concern, do not sing full out, do not dance full out. There is absolutely no need to do that. This is a mistake I see a lot of young singers making. If you're on vocal rest, don't whisper. This one's a big one. I know you're gonna hate me. I'm the worst mom on the planet. Sorry, kids. Don't hang out with your friends after the show. Go straight to bed. Get a good night's rest. Question of the day. What do you guys do after performances? For me, growing up, we'd always go to BJ's, which is a sports bar and grill, mainly because they're the only place that was open late enough. But yeah, put in the comments down below what you like to do after shows, because I would love to read that. Here's another big tip. Don't infect your friends, okay? Don't go around hugging everyone. Keep your distance. Use hand sanitizer. Don't join in the cuddle puddle. In that same vein, but a little more TMI and PG-13, if this is a show where your character's getting a little sexy, keep it closed mouth. I will never forget this. The first show that I was doing some more PG-13 things in, the guy that I was playing opposite was really sick towards the beginning of rehearsals, and we were like, it's whatever, we'll just, you know, do our blocking full out and make out. We never got better because he got me sick, and then I would get him sick, and then he would get me sick again, and I would get him sick again. We didn't get better until the show closed. Be smarter than me. Don't do that. My most delicious tip, Sour Patch Kids. Just suck on them, don't chew them. And it kind of helps to get the saliva flowing in your mouth, which, again, TMI, but whatever. I think we're past that point. Also, if your throat or mouth feels extra dry, apple juice. If this video helped you out, please give it a big thumbs up. If you're sick and watching this, feel better and break a leg. I love you guys so, so much. If you aren't subscribed already and you want to because you want to hear me talk about mucus and making out some more, hit subscribe. I put out a new theater-related video on every Theater Thursday. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!